Hello everybody, welcome to Art Hang Party. Very exciting week this week. Let me just say first that this week's theme is book covers with Jennifer Caloyeras. Books are my people. Jennifer is here in the chat saying hello to everybody. And hello everybody. Art Hang Party is a weekly live hour-ish long art making session full of fast-paced drawing and a lot of fun. Everyone is welcome, whether this is your first time drawing or you're a seasoned professional. I'm your host, Melissa, and very happy to be joined in the chat by Jennifer. Jennifer runs the podcast and Substack, Books Are My People, and she knows a lot about books. Jennifer is an author, a writing instructor at UCLA's Extension Writers Program, and she runs a book recommendation podcast, Books Are My People. She enjoys deconstructing books. She has read and making journals and art out of them. She also runs a Substack, Books Are My People, an online community for bookish people with a monthly book club. So links to Jennifer are in the top of the chat, and Kaylee just also put a link to Jennifer's Substack where you can find all of the links to everything that Jennifer does. Thank you for collaborating on today's session with us, Jen. Jen has picked some beautiful book covers, which I narrowed down based solely on how fun I thought the book covers would be. Judging books by their cover is what I did, 100%. Hello everybody in the chat. I'm not going to scroll back and say hi, but I really appreciate you all being here. Jennifer just launched some new journals in her online shop. I think it's on Etsy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she hand makes these journals. I'm using it to take notes on a color theory course that I'm doing. But it's filled with like all sorts of different kinds of paper, including I think like some, I don't know what this is, vellum paper. There's like just offcuts of different things. There's some drafting papers, some fun jelly plate, I believe. You just made some new ones for artists with blank pages. Excellent. Yeah, post the link in the chat. I think it should let you. If not, we'll find it. Yeah, but very nice, very fun. Comes with a nice little note that I glued in there. Books are my people. So Jennifer is going to share information about the book covers that we're going to draw. As we're drawing them, I'll read it out so that you can continue drawing as we go. But what else? Is that it? Everybody follow Jennifer. Listen to her podcast. Subscribe to her Substack. And just enjoy all the book stuff. Before we get started, I just want to mention that I'm doing an Art Hang Party After Dark session on Saturday. After Dark is in 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to draw nudes. And it's going to be on Zoom because I'm afraid YouTube will like ban me if I stream naked ladies on YouTube. The RSVP link is at the top of the chat for that. And also in the description of the video below. So you can find the RSVP link. I know a lot of you have already RSVP'd, but I would love to see more of you. We are going to draw nudes. I have a book of 1,000 nude photography, like photos. Do I have it here? Yes. So it's a history of erotic photography from 1839 to 1939. So like the beginnings of photography and nudes and stuff. Nothing too gratuitous or anything. I tried to keep the photos as like the ones that I selected as tasteful as possible, but it'll be a good figure drawing session, I think. Yeah. So let us know what materials you are going to be drawing with today and what your favorite book is. or genre of books. It's an hour later, so I'm doing it at 8 p.m. instead of 7 p.m. I know it's late for you, comma. Char's using gouache. I will record the session, and I'll put it on YouTube, but it's gonna have to be an unlisted video, so I'll share the link to the replay wherever I share links to things. And if you want it, then just message me and I will give it to you. Hi Maria. Jen is using acrylic gouache. Comma's into sci-fi. Yes. I just rebought the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. Started reading it. Becca's using tempera sticks and acrylic markers. Moshkizel is thinking acrylic markers and a brush pen. Melly is maybe black and 2 or 3 colors. Excellent. Hi Nanette. Greg says, trick question. I love all books equally. Michelle says, I think I will use my new acrylic inks. I just tried them this afternoon and they are so fun. I love acrylic inks. Catloaf is using Neocolors with water. Oh, nice. Pearlie's using Neocolor too. Love crafty how-to books are the bestest. Hi, Pearlie. Michelle says, or maybe Tombow. Comment says, don't panic. The Hobbit is Catloaf's favorite book, and Melly loves anything Italo Calvino. Cool. Never heard of that author, but I'm not a big book person. I listen to audiobooks 24/7, and I'm always reading something on my Kindle before bed. But yeah, mostly rom-coms. That's my go-to, aside from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, there's lots of good chats happening. Little Prince for Reb. Jen is asking Jamie, have you seen any of her film adaptations? I don't know who. That's a lot of chat. All right, you guys are proving that I can't do everything all the time, all at once. Today we are not doing 2 minutes on the timer. I'm thinking, so we have 8 references. Is 7 minutes okay? Jen, what do you think? 7 minutes or 8 minutes? I know it's not a big difference, but if we have 8 references, let's do 8 minutes. Let's give the gift of the minute. 8 minutes. 7 is totally all right. Jen says 7 is totally fine. Char says 8. Now there's a fight in the chat. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is good. Kama says art took over my book time. I do have Art Hang Party stickers available in my shop if you would like. They are there. They're actually running quite low, so well done everybody for supporting Art Hang Party. Okay. YouTube wants me to insert an ad, but I will not. I will not comply. Okay, first book is Maya Angelou, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I am going to start the timer. Michelle says, I will die on this 8-minute hill. Just start as soon as I put the image up, and then I'll start the timer now, and it's like you've had 8 minutes. Okay. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Jen says, comma, I have a hack for you. You can listen to audiobooks while you paint. That's what I do. I feel like my video is frozen. Everything is weird. Jen says, I'll share a bit about the book. Let's hear it. What is... It does feel really laggy, right? Like, even for me on my screen, my hand is like 3 seconds delayed. No, it's me. Hooray.
Yeah.
You know why my computer is laggy? I don't have anything else open. I'm gonna close Safari for now. That's a little bit better. Okay. That's a little bit better. Everyone quick say hi to Ray.
I don't see anything wrong with the internet.
Okay. I'm using Woody's today.
Fair enough.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit better. It was really weird. It was really delayed. Elise, hello. Hi, Natty. Steph, hi. I saw you said hi. 4 minutes, 48 seconds. Elise says, in a car on a long ride to the airport, so I'm going to try to draw along. Excellent. Oh, Jennifer says, I had too much to write. It wouldn't let me post it. LOL. Oh no. Okay, yeah, send it in parts. Uh, 3 minutes, 51 seconds. Jennifer says, this is Maya Angelou's debut memoir. It captures the longing of lonely children, the brute insult of bigotry, and the wonder of words that can make the world right. She's sent by her mother to live with her devout grandma at 8 years old, and back at her mother's side in St. Louis, Maya is attacked by a man many times her age and has to live with the consequences. Her poems are beautiful. Thank you. Oh, Natty says her poems are beautiful. Jennifer says, my favorite Angelou moment is when she went on Sesame Street. She sang a song with a Muppet. I can't remember which, and it was beautiful. I think I've seen that. I think I also saw her on The Cosby Show. Is that right? Two minutes, 24 seconds. I'm just gonna color it all red. 1 minute, 35 seconds. You found the... Oh no. Smudge. You found the YouTube link. Excellent. 1 minute. My Stabilo all is not really working over this. Nan Roberts. Hello. Nan says, this is my first time here. I'm so excited and armed with gouache. Look out. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being here. You have 9 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. That's maybe a little bit loud. That's maybe a little bit loud. All right. Next. Rev says, welcome, Nan. Next is A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. Celia, hello, jumped on late, decided to use pencils. Still got most of it done. Excellent. All right, 7 minutes. 7 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jennifer says, this book is terrifying. Remember the movie being terrifying. I picked the cover based solely on the illustration. That's it. Everybody's sending Nan a warm welcome. Thank you for welcoming Nan. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Jennifer says, a nightmare version of the future where the criminals take over after dark. Thankfully, my memory is very bad when it comes to like movies and things, but I remember the scene where they propped his eyes open, the guy's eyes open. I don't know if that was in the book, but it was for sure in the movie. So this book is a little bit like the movie Purge. Scary movie, says Natty. I've given myself permission to never watch a scary movie again for the rest of my life. That is my gift to myself after a breakup. It's like, you know what? No. Jen says, after I saw the movie, I had to walk home alone in the rain at 3 in the morning. It was terrifying. Oh my goodness. Reb says, I don't know what this says about me, but I dressed up as him for Halloween. Kama says, I think it was in the book. I thought the book was brilliant, but it was scary. Jen says, me too, no scary movies. I'm not cut out for them. Melly says, I can't do horror or scary films. Mosh Kizzle says, same, I don't love scary movies and I don't need to watch them. Definitely a book with lots of social commentary. Probably very similar to 1984, right? Maybe not quite. Like 1984 wasn't quite as scary if I remember. Alarming. Okay, we have 3 minutes 48 seconds. Natty says I can't do scary movies either. Similar to 1984, but different, I thought, says Natty. What do we need? A line. Yes, 1984 feels more dystopia and political. This feels more social commentary heavy. Comma finds 1984 more creepy. Two minutes, 27 seconds. Watching this movie impaired in the 80s while in undergrad was a required rite of passage, LOL, says Tracy. I don't know that I would want to be impaired while watching it because sometimes like things just seep in more, you know? That wouldn't be good. 1 minute, 38 seconds. Fifty-one seconds. $34 seconds. Don't like that my red got smudged. Oh well. 18 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Next. A little gentler. I don't know if the story is gentler, but definitely less pow-pow color. Hurley says penguin press is the best part of the cover. Beep boop. All right, Daniel Mason, Northwoods is next. I will start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cat's got some beefy arms. This is a novel, but it presents more like a collection of short stories. The main character in this novel is a house in New England that has existed around 200 years. Let me reread that. I read that very choppy. This is a novel, but it presents more like a collection of short stories. The main character in this novel is a house in New England that has existed around 200 years. So is it about the residents that live there? That come and go? Jules said, I just added this to my TBR. To be read for non-book people. If you're like an avid reader, you should check out our friend Debbie Draws Funny's shop. She's got some really good book nerd stickers and things. Jennifer says it's really beautiful depiction and the various chapters speak to one another in different ways. I gotta read it in front of me. I'm trying to read it on my screen, but I should just read it off my iPhone. Off my iPad. It's a really beautiful depiction, and the various chapters speak to one another in different ways. For example, some characters have a way of making additional appearances once they're long dead and gone. Ooh. Yes, it's about the people who live in the house. If you end up reading it, think of it as a connected collection of short stories. Nice. Three minutes, 26 seconds. Jen says, I think this cover is art that came out of the Library of Congress collection of illustrations about this area. Oh, so it's like a public domain artwork kind of thing. Cool. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Should have kept that. Is that just one? Oh, ow, ow. I just bonked my head on the camera. Did you all see that happen? One minute, 20 seconds. Okay. I feel like I'm cheating by not doing the author's information or book on the title on the artwork. Feels like cheating. Maddie says, I like the colors on this cover. Very calming, especially after the intense graphic design of the first two. 6 seconds. 2, 1, time's up. Elise is asking a good question. Has anyone here ever hated a book? Jennifer says, I've hated many, Elise. Do you share about them in your newsletter, Jen, or do you just like not recommend? I don't know why I'm taking time to do my bounding box. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Melly says, I hated Room, mostly because it was so awful. Comma says, I hated books, but I can't even remember which ones. Tracy says, hated Flowers in the Attic. Kaylee says, hate is such a strong feeling. I think I hate more when I don't finish them. So even if you don't like it, you can't just leave a book unread. I'm okay to leave a book unread, especially like I read a lot on my Kindle, like before bed. So I currently have Kindle Unlimited. I think I'm gonna stop that soon though. And so I find like if a book isn't grabbing me in a couple of nights worth of reading, then I'll just like delete the download and move along. I also find some books harder to read than others. Greg says, I truly disliked Girl on the Train. I've never read those ones. That's like the girl with the dragon tattoo kind of thing? Is that the same? Comma says, I really didn't like Lolita. Jen says, life is too short to finish ones you don't like. Natty says, Tracy, I couldn't get into Flowers in the Attic. I read one chapter and that was turned back in. Reb says, I have some feelings about The Artist's Way. Could not finish that one. I made it to week 2 and then gifted the book to a friend. Four minutes, 29 seconds. Kaylee says, friendly reminder to please support your local libraries. They need you now more than ever. Yes, good reminder. Have a good night, comma. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you back in the replay. Jen says, I like to say book recommendation is like matchmaking. Not every book is for everyone. You have to find the right reader. Kama says, this was fun. I'll have to watch the replay as I draw my daily self-portrait, and now it's late. Oh, as you drew your daily self-portrait, and now it's late. It is very late for you. Sleep well. Kama says, I always wondered how is it supporting a library by borrowing books? Do they get money from the government when people do that? Natty says, Kaylee, I know, right? It's so heartbreakingly sad. All the history and knowledge. And Nanette says, I get my audiobooks through my library app. Me too. Libby. If you don't have the Libby app on your phone, download it and make sure that you connect it to your library card, and you can borrow all of the audiobooks for free. You just might have to wait a little bit. They have books too, but I cannot read a book on my phone. Too small. 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Maria says, yes, libraries count patron use, book use, and ebook use. It's important data. Nanette says, I love reading a library book. I like borrowing art books from the library. You get like little mini hits of inspiration, and then you can return it and get fresh inspo. Libby forever. Jen says they get paid per audiobook borrow, so that's why they really need the audiobooks back when you're done. I as soon as I'm done reading it, it goes back. Kaylee says, it's honestly fascinating. Each library is a bit different, I'm sure, but they are primarily funded by local taxes and things like grants and donations. Natty says, in our local region, our taxes pay the full budget, and it's the taxpayers who vote on increasing the budget or holding it steady. We had 90,000 people use our library, and it's a loved library. 29 seconds. Sorry, this book is the Book of Goose, a novel by Yi-Yun Lee. I didn't even say that when we started. Five seconds. I like this handwriting. The time is up. Me too, Jen, me too. Oh shoot, I forgot to tell you about the book. Well, I'll leave it up for a second because I need to finish writing the name of it. The Book of Goose. Two friends in France grow up together. One is naughty. LOL. How is that for a summary? It's very intriguing. I would read that based solely on that summary. I like it. Okay. Next is Gyazi Homegoing. Paula, thank you so much. The window's open. You can probably hear the motorcycle. Saw a live stream on front page. Oh, Paula, hello. Saw a live stream on the front page of YouTube. Probably won't stay long, but love supporting artists, and creative people. Oh, thank you so much for being here. That's so nice. We're drawing book covers today with Jennifer from Books Are My People, who runs the Books Are My People podcast and Substack. You're welcome to grab a pencil or colors and draw along. We're here every Thursday, 7 p.m. Different theme every week. I'm going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Reb says, can you put the app on your iPad? Yes. Libby? Yes. I think it goes pretty much on any device. Oh, Paula, thank you. Jennifer says, this reads almost like a collection of short fiction. Because of the novel's construct, we move forward in time, so each chapter is about a different character. Cool. I do enjoy books that, like, go back and forth in time. Like where it's like somebody from the present learning about, family members from the past, and then it kind of weaves in and out like that. I quite enjoy those. Or like The Husbands that you recommended. I'm still thinking about that book, The Husbands, if you haven't read it or listened to it. I listened to the audiobook. It was great. It was great. Jen says, one is captured and sold into slavery while the other marries an Englishman and goes on to live a comfortable life. Each chapter we move one generation forward to see how the past affects them. Nice. No, not Seven Husbands by Emily Hugo, although that's good. This one was just The Husbands. I forget the author. But it's about this woman who one day wakes up to find that she has a husband who came down from her attic, and then the husband went back up into the attic, and another husband comes down, and so she's like, it's just like different husbands coming down from the attic. Some good, some not so good. Just really interesting. But like not cheesy or anything. It was really good. Like I didn't want it to end. I think that's like one of my favorites in a long time. And I do have The Wedding People on reserve because then Jennifer recommended that one next. No! The Husbands is being adapted into a film starring the woman from Ted Lasso. The which woman from, like, the soccer team owner. I can only do 3. The Game of Thrones lady? She was in Game of Thrones, right? 3 minutes, 23 seconds. Natty says, Libby and Hoopla are what we have in the USA. Hoopla has movies, TV shows, and music, like movie soundtracks and or theater music, where Libby is primarily audiobooks, ebooks, and magazines. Oh, Kylie. Oh, okay. The PR girl. Kaylee. Kaylee? No. It's been a while. I know who you mean. The PR girl. I was gonna say the soccer team owner is too mature for that role. Yeah, Kaylee looks up. Why is she saying my name so much? What does she need? 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Elise says, I'd highly suggest Wayward, which covers women of 3 different times and how they are connected. I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to write that in my books are my people. Keely. Yes. Hi, Lauren. Oh, since Lauren is here, let me tell you, next week we're going to be drawing some of Lauren's photos again, but they are not pugs. Lauren runs Pugs of Instagram, and we did 100 pugs in 100 minutes with Lauren. Next week we're going to do birds from Lauren's bird feeder in her backyard. We're going to do 50 birds in 50 minutes. Jamie says, we have Libby and BorrowBox with our library. I just finished Handmaid's Tale audiobook on BorrowBox. Oh, Melly, birds are right up your alley right now. 1 minute, 16 seconds. Hi, Susan. Susan says, hi, everyone. Better late than never. Love, love, love Homegoing. That's a lot of birds. Yeah, we've decided we're not going to do 100 things in 100 minutes anymore. We're just going to do 50 things in 50 minutes. It's a little bit more manageable. But yeah, the pictures are really cute. It's like close-up of birds eating seeds and stuff from Lauren's bird feeder. It's going to be really cute. 30 seconds. I'm not gonna write. I was gonna write it up there, but I'm not. $11 seconds. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Next. I love this cover. Who doesn't love Myra Kelman? Who? It's Myra, right? Myra, not Myra. Myra Kelman. The illustrator of this cover. Also an author in her own right, yes? But this book is The Autobiography of Alice B. Toklas by Gertrude Stein, illustrated by Myra Kelman. Sometimes I'll just spend like an hour on Myra's website, just like looking at everything. Be like, I want to paint like that. Jennifer says, written by Gertrude Stein in the style and voice of her life partner Alice B. Toklas, published in 1933 and narrated by Alice. This autobiography begins with her initial move to France in 1907. The day after which she meets Gertrude, sparking a relationship that lasts for nearly 4 decades. Char, I don't have any of her books. I probably should if I spend so much time looking at her work. Jennifer says, lots of talk about art and artists in this book, and Kalman's amazing paintings. Well, I'm gonna write. I think this is one I should also. Greg says she's my favorite. She's got the cutest animation on YouTube, I think. Like a little animated short, if I'm remembering correctly. Natty says, Jamie, I always like to get people's opinion on the book they read. Well, I do like this person's hat, says Natty. Hilarious movie about Toklas cookies. Mock Shizzle says, so far I'm adding this one and The Husbands to my reading list. Excellent. We're all gonna come away with a big long list. Look at that beautiful nose. Oh, the timer. Okay. Let's say five minutes, starting now. Thank you, Kaylee. I haven't done that in a long time. Too distracted by the beautiful art. Which I'm not sure I'm doing quite justice. Paolo says you were so excited that you forgot the timer. Elise, thank you. It doesn't happen very often. Kaylee says, LOL, we'll have to set up a long distance way for me to poke you. I'll look up eventually. Jamie says, I have to go now. We'll finish later. Thanks so much for an excellent session. Glad you could join us, Jamie. We'll see you in the replay. And hopefully see you on Saturday or Sunday morning for you. If you're up for drawing a few nudes. If not, birds next week. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Feels about right, actually. I have to give my hand a good rest after. It's feeling better from last week though, so that's good. I've been taking care of it. Janie says, I will try for Sunday. I love the theme, but might have Easter egging with the kids. Yeah, maybe those two things don't mix. Melly says, I think this is my favorite one. Oh, it's Saturday night after dark, but Jamie's in Australia. Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 54 seconds. Seconds. Sunday morning wouldn't really be after dark for us. 19 seconds. $11 seconds. Oh, Natty, I agree. I'll read that out in a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay. Next. So we have two more. And then we'll do a show and tell. I don't even think at the beginning I said we'll do a show and tell. It's just implied that we do a show and tell for those who would like to share their book cover drawings. You can do so either by joining the Art Hang Party Discord and popping them in the show and tell section, or DMing Art Hang Party on Instagram. Cool. Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. Time starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Natty says El Casimano is a good author. Her audiobook of Finlay Donovan series is funny and about two friends getting into odd predicaments, kind of mystery romance and slapstick comedy. Can get it through. Yes, I have one. I think I have the final book to listen to of that series. I think my favorite audiobook author is Jenny Colgan, especially her it's the one with the little puffin Neil character. Anything with like a British or Scottish accent in my ear all the time, I just love it. Greg says, I loved this book. I love all his work so much. Evan Wilson. Jen says this is a speculative novel. At its core, it's about two kids, and when they get angry, they catch on fire. Interesting. Sounds like my sister. My younger sister. Ashley, I hope you're listening. Jen says, Natty, love Finley Donovan series. Four minutes, 18 seconds. Thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee just popped Jennifer's Substack link in the chat. Make sure to follow Jennifer on Substack and subscribe to Books Are My People in your favorite podcast app. Jennifer, are you on all of the podcast app, or I think so, right? Not just Apple. Natty says, that's how I felt going through menopause. LOL, brutally hot flashes. Elise says, the Murderbot books are becoming a TV series, but they are super short and super fun. It's a killer robot who hacks his programming so he can watch soap operas instead of doing his job. Sounds delightfully silly, aside from the murder bot thing. And Shar is asking Jen, who has been your latest guest on your podcast. Podcast is everywhere. Good question, Shar. Shar, the last guest was artist Jane Mount. Jane Mount. She paints book stacks and other bookish art like puzzles and posters, especially around banned books. Cool. One minute, 13 seconds. Before that was Kirsten Arndt, author of Stop Me If You've Heard this one before. That's a memoir, right? Of she's a comedian. Is she a comedian? Maria is asking, Jen, who was your most surprising guest on the podcast? Keep them coming, keep them coming. 36 seconds. I feel like this book title needs an exclamation point after here. 4, 3, 2, 1, time's up. Beep, beep, beep. All right, last and final book cover. Nit's gonna join us for this one. It is Ms. Ice Sandwich by, oh no, no. Can't step on things. By Maiko Kawakami. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm gonna start the timer. Okay. 3, ooh, hang on. Trying to make it so Knit cannot stuff on my computer and still get through. Okay, 7 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jen says, I loved Grady Hendrix. He writes horror-ish, but it's like really funny horror. He was great. Also, Edward Carey was amazing. He has the best giggle. Jen also says, I'd love to speak with Zadie Smith. She's brilliant. I don't think I could keep up with her, though. I don't think I've ever read any of her books, but definitely seen them. Definitely seen them. Gosh, the cat is stepping on the keyboard. It's not good, Knit. That's not good. I need a Neo color for this one. Reb said, had to stop, but I love these last two. Kiddo, you want to draw a sandwich? No, Mommy. I don't, but you can't either. Yes. Ms. Ice Sandwich by Maiko Kawakami. Pretty sure that should be how you say it. You good? You're just gonna... It's about that time, isn't it? It's right on schedule. 5 minutes, 13 seconds. I'm just gonna set this here and see if she'll do it again. She's trying to stick her face like right in to get pencil shavings. She's such a weirdo. Cats are weird. Well, Jen, what's this book about? Did I just sound very Canadian when I said about? About? Three minutes, 10 seconds. Two minutes. Thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee just put the links to the Discord and Art Hang Party on Instagram in the chat. After this one, we'll do a show and tell, see all of your beautiful book covers. Natty says, I tried to get a book signed by Hillary Clinton through Barnes & Noble, but they were sold out. And also tried for Michelle Obama too, but sold out too fast. Those would be 2 autographs to have, I think. Thank you, Kaylee. These book covers are not in a Pinterest board, but I'll share on Instagram and Substack, and I should also start sharing them on, Instagram and Discord. I should also start sharing them in Substack. I think I will start sharing them in the chat on Substack. I've started doing a chat to share our pictures on there after. I can't pull it up on screen because that's just too much to manage, but I will put the references in the chat. Oh, Jen has a PDF with the book titles. Okay, cool. I will share that. One second. Oh my gosh, time's up. Sorry, but no, I didn't count down. Time is up, and Knit is here. Okay, well, that was fun. That's it? Yes, that's it. Okay. Yeah, Jen, if you can send me the PDF, I will make sure to share that out everywhere. That would be lovely. Thank you so much for collaborating on this session. Knit knows for sure she does. Okay. She's a pest. I just need to open up Discord. Very slowly, very slowly. Natty says this was fun talking about books and doing art. Jennifer also does, on her Substack from time to time, book cover drawing sessions. So make sure, oh yeah, that's what she wants. Make sure to sign up for Jen's Substack, and then you can join book cover drawing sessions. Okay. Here we go. Show and tell time. Okay. Made by Reb. Oh, Pearl's here too. Oh, Reb, these are good. She also has a brilliant book club on Substack. Yes, I'm in my very first book club. With Jennifer this month. We are reading The Woman's Hotel, which honestly, I'm finding it really hard to keep myself interested in that book. I just think I can't read it before bed because I like immediately want to fall asleep. I don't think it's any disrespect to the author. I just did the way that it's written. I think I need to be awake to read it. Elise and her car drawings. Jen says, I'm finding Women's Hotel hard too. Okay, good. I was like, why am I finding it so hard? It's like one big run-on sentence, I feel like. There's no pause. There's no pause. Elise, well done for car drawings. Look at your Myra Kelman one. That's perfect. Well done, Elise. Bonus points for drawing on the car. Olga says, I think you can tell which spread is my favorite, and RIP yellow marker. Yes. The good news is there's really a lot to talk about the book. I'm not alone. Look at these. Olga. Yes, permission to buy a new yellow marker. That's a good face. Oh, these are so good. What kind of are these acrylic markers? Very nice. Yeah, Arctics. Arctics. Oh, very good. The autobiography one is perfect. Becca with all the markers. Oh, nice. Very nice, Becca. Oh wow. One always comes out as like a favorite, and I kind of knew it was going to be a favorite to begin with, but the Myra Hellman one. Yes, am I right? Well done, Becca. Those are so good. Roger the Lodger. Ah, those were from Tracy, her husband. Catherine, I only used Stabilo Woodies. So fun. Thank you for hosting. Yeah, I haven't used my Woodies in a long time, but I was looking at my art cart and the colors were just perfect for the little color palette. These are so good. Oh, Mosh Kizzle is Olga. Arctics with Posca here and there. Oh, Catherine, these are so sweet. Look at that face. Look at that face. Melly, fun, love this one. Thanks, Jennifer and Melissa. Michelle says, I ended up going mixed media with acrylic inks, Tombos, and Neocolor 2s. Wow. Good job for getting some lettering in. I like it. Tried to do the outline and ran out of time. Oh, these are really good. We could probably do a whole session on Myra Kelman. Yeah, like a master study session. That's not a bad idea. Oh, nice. Nice. Those legs were really fun to draw. Legs are usually really hard, but those legs were really fun. Pearly says yes. Well done, Melly. Kate. Nice. Woody's. You got Woody's going too. Oh, these are good. Oh, very nice, Kate. Catherine. Yeah, those sandwiches were pretty fun to draw. Kate says, I tried gouache but got too messy. No, they're the first ones, and then you switched. They looked all right. They looked good. Hi, Mary Louise. Marie Louise. You did 5 of them tonight. And you made books. Look at you, smarty pants. That's very nice. Very good. Look at, oh my gosh. Very good. Very good, ML. Very nice. That, yeah. So good. Oh, you're always such a trooper for staying up late too. Natty June says I used acrylic markers on some and color pencils on others. Nice. They look like little stamps. Oh, very nice. Well done, Natty June. Lauren says, I finished off 2 sketchbooks tonight for these guys. Watercolor, pan pastel, black ink pen, Posca's Arctic pen, and color pencils. Basically, Lauren got out everything and anything. Nice. So loose and abstract today. Lauren says everyone's is so good. I just aggressively smash colors. I like it. Been doing a lot of landscape, abstract landscapes this month, so I feel like I'm thinking in abstract a lot. And it's kind of fun. It's really fun. It's really fun. Paula says, I had so much fun. I would love to know the brief those artists had for each book. Ah, yes. Like for actually illustrating the book covers. I think sometimes it's left up to the illustrator. Like they give them a copy of the book and then it's up to the illustrator to come up with the cover. But then also I think there are times where the publishing house will give like a more detailed brief. From my very limited understanding. Paula, these are so good. Does anybody have any experience illustrating book covers? If so, please share. I think it's probably a dream for a lot of people here. The gooseneck is really good. Oh, well done, Paola. Tracy's are actually still uploading. Okay. Thank you, Roger the Lodger. Oh, here we go. Here's Tracy with the Neo color. Jen says, well-established authors have a say in covers, but most writers have no say. You would think that they, like, if you write a book, you probably have an idea of, like, the important elements that you would want to highlight on the cover. Aw, Tracy, these are so good. Thanks for drawing with us. Steph, all Neo 2s, was overly ambitious with the size and using water. Michelle says the lady on the autobiography looks like Miss Gulch from Wizard of Oz. I like these, Steph. The adding water to the Neocolor 2s is nice and soft. Becca says, thanks Melissa once again for another great arting party session. Good night everyone. Thanks for drawing with us, Becca. I will see you maybe Saturday, maybe Thursday, maybe somewhere in between. Oh, well done, Steph. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna go to Instagram. If I can see Maria. Nice. Popeyes for dinner. I want to have Popeyes for dinner. Laura says water can't be trusted during our hang party. Oh, Maria, those are so good. Oh no, Jennifer, I can't see your picture. Can you try attaching it again, but like take the picture with your phone first and then add it with the little picture button? And Jen says hard to paint and type at the same time. Yes. Shar says thanks Melissa and Jennifer. Oh, beautiful. Tracy says, thank you, Mel. I've been practicing a lot. The arting party is really encouraging and supportive. Yeah. Oh, Shar, those are so good. You're cut off a little bit on that one, but very nice. Michelle Campbell. Well done for first time using acrylic inks, by the way. Aren't they fun? Aren't they fun? You sent it again? Okay, cool. Oh, so nice, Michelle. And yeah, well done for using wet media at Hurting Party. Oh, very nice. Greg says, all right, I still haven't figured out Discord, so it's IG again. That's okay. Really gorgeous covers and colors. Nice, Greg. Oh, beautiful. Michelle says, that's okay, Greg, neither can I. Maybe I should do a little, like, Discord tutorial for YouTube, and then, have I done that? Have I done a Discord tutorial for YouTube? That feels like something I would have already done. I can do it if you guys are, if you think it would be helpful. Nothing to see here. Oh, these are so good. Should do one for Substack too. Well done, Greg. Meryl. Oh, nice. And that says, I'd like it. Okay. I will write that down. Meryl, these are so good. I love all of your brush marks. They're always so yummy. Look at that face. Was that face not fun? Oh, nice. Refreshers always help, says Natty. All right. You've gotten really good at the Discord. Substack, yes? Okay. I'll do both. I'll do like a two in one. Very nice, Meryl. Very nice. Nanette. Nice. Did drawing, Nanette, drawing these book covers remind you of your graphic design days? Look at the goose. Those are beautiful. Oh, very nice. Yes, they do. Oh, very nice, Nanette. Jennifer, how come I can't see? Can't see it. I don't know what is happening for me not to be able to see your pictures tonight. Susan, we'll go to Susan. If you want to, Jennifer, if you want to send them on Substack, I should be able to open it. Susan, these are very nice. Olga says, this was fun. Thanks everyone for sharing. Time for me to go to bed. Time for me to go, and be bossed around by my 2-year-old. Oh, very nice, Susan. All right. Everyone did such a nice job. Yes. Well, Jennifer. Oh, these are from Jen. Okay. Thank you, Shar. Oh, look at the book stack. That was so smart. Knowing that you wouldn't have a lot of time to draw, Jennifer, that was genius. Genius. Very good. No way. The best for last. No. Very nice. Very good. All right. I'm gonna put that away and say thank you all for joining. Please make sure to follow Jennifer on Substack and subscribe to the Books Are My People podcast. Check out her Etsy shop for your very own handmade journal and sketchbook. She's got some with blank pages now, but it's also just like fun to have all of the different paper and stuff. Tracy says no book nook to go with it. Yeah, hang on, I got some, hang on, I have links. And if anybody is in the Toronto area and is free on April the 27th, we're gonna have a little IRL get together. We're gonna paint in a park. Hopefully it's not 0 degrees outside, and we're gonna go to the Battershoe Museum. So if you're in Toronto, send me a message and I'll add you to our little chat so that you can get the details. And also on Sunday, May 4th, we're gonna go to Boogie on Queen and have a little drawing session at Ray's gig. Draw some people dancing and DJs and things like that. It'll be fun. This Saturday, we're doing Art Hang Party, our very first Art Hang Party after dark. You have to RSVP for that one because it's on Zoom. And we're gonna be drawing nudes. So, you know, make sure that you know who's around you during that time. This is Pearl. You don't get to see her very often anymore. She used to always come on camera, but now it's Knit. What else? Extra spicy. Yes. This was really awesome tonight. I can't do human, but look forward to Saturday night. Excellent. Art Hang Party stickers are available if you need to decorate your new journal from Jen. You can get those in my shop. And what else? If you can like this, yeah, she's actually saying hi in the microphone. It's probably very loud for you. Yes, like this stream, leave a comment once it's done, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It would be very helpful. I'm almost, I think, at 2,500 subscribers, which is like blowing my mind, so very good. Very good to have you all here for Art Hang Party and other videos and things. Debbie Draws Funny, and I do have another free draw frenzy coming up in May, on May 17th. So I think we put something out for that already on the Free Draw Frenzy Friends Instagram, but I will make sure, we will both make sure to like blast that out there as we get a little bit closer. And we're going to be joined by Missy Maxwell for that one, Project Parlor on Instagram. We're going to be drawing people in like really cool creature costumes in a parade. So it's going to be fun. Lots going on. Can you explain about the stickers for me? Yes. So Art Hang Party stickers, I have classic, I have a pink and green, and a green and lilac. They are available in my shop. If you go to melissamartin.art, there's a link to the shop. It's on Coffee. And you can buy them in a 3-pack for $7 Canadian, or they're $3 a piece. So if you want to collect them all, you can do that. If you just want to get one color, you can do that. Shipping is included. So just, you know, enough to get them made and out to everybody, you know. I also have some original artwork on Coffee and some prints and things. You can check that out. And you can also just give donations if ever you want to support, you know, Art Hang Party. Me, if you want to support me for what I do here. You have a crap ton of Hello Kitty stickers that need a home. Oh, you already have my stickers. Yes. Cool. We are also doing an art swap in the Art Hang Party Discord. This is the last thing I think I'll mention. And the sign up for that closes on April 20th, so Sunday. If you're in Discord, if you go all the way to the bottom, there's a there's an art swap section, and then there's a link to fill out a form with information. And then once the 20th is done, I'm gonna gather all of the submissions, like for everybody who signed up, and I'm gonna start pairing people up, and then I'll send you your art swap buddy, and then you can start making art for them and pop it in the mail. If you want to join and you're not part of the Discord, just send me a message and let me know. I'll send you the link directly to sign up, and then you can be part of it too. But the sign up ends on the 20th, so you have like all day on the 20th to sign up. But yeah, and it will just cost you, like, it's just meant to go in like a regular envelope with one stamp. So it shouldn't, like, no packaging, like no like big $20 shipping costs or anything like that. Just just a stamp. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Next week, we're going to draw 50 birds in 50 minutes with Lauren from her bird feeder. And yeah, I hope to see you on Saturday. We'll be on Zoom. I think I might actually see if I can try to play one of Ray's sets in the background so we can get like some real music going. I'll try that. We'll see. Anyway, that's it. I will see you all Saturday or next Thursday. Have a very good week. If you're sharing, I always say I'm done and then I'm not done. If you're sharing on Instagram, make sure to tag me, tag Art Hang Party, and I'm gonna say it, tag Jennifer Caloyeras. I'm sure she would love to see all of your book covers. And please make sure to follow Jen on Substack and subscribe to Books Are My People wherever you listen to your podcast. Yeah, thanks, Jen. This was great. And if anybody ever wants to collaborate on a session, please let me know. I think I have figured out a way to have a guest join live so that we can chat and see the other person on the screen too. So I think I've figured that out. Yes, Jennifer Caloyeras on Insta. Cool. Okay, everybody, safe travels, happy arting, be safe, stay warm, stay cool. I will see you soon. Melly, thank you. All right, have a good night. Bye, everybody.